Yo, what is going on, guys? Aspect Gaming streaming back once again. I'm out here on Project Singularity. Some of you might have heard word in the streets as I joined Tofu Corp. That ended up changing. So, if you haven't heard, I'm on Hecuba's team now with Chief Logan. And yeah, I'm going to catch us up in LV, hopefully. I have a lot of stuff to do, basically. I have like a massive to-do list. So, we're going to chip away at it and see what we can get done. So, what I'm doing right now is I'm waiting on alloys and plates and stuff. I'm working on a witch farm. Because, like, realistically, the best way to get resources is by, like, a lot. So that's what this is going to be. I'm going to do the... We're going to make it look pretty later. For now, we're just making it exist. I also need to get looting on that spike. I don't have a looting book, but I can get that pretty soon, I think. But yeah, let me find where I was. I'm making more macerators right now. So I want to make multi-block steam grinders. And make them out of steel as well. I have a lot of the stuff prepped already. Yeah, we gotta start grinding. We're gonna run out of steel very shortly because I made 64 solid steel machine casing. And I have to hope that that's enough. Because I did not count. I still need output buses. I'm really broke on gold right now because I used all of it. I used all of it just to make a bunch of electrum pipes. So I'm trying to solve that with the mob farm as well at the moment. Really, that mob farm is going to solve a lot of problems and we can actually like progress really well in LV. We'll see, like, realistically what the item throughput is. I don't know if I need, like, massive amounts of output and input buses. And also, I should have LV ones. I forget if these work in Steam multis or not. It's too late now. These are cheaper anyways right now for us. Let's just make 2 of these and see if I can get building. So general idea here, you've probably seen this in other bases, but we have just like a cascade of greedy chests. I borrowed some of these filtered conveyor covers from Tofu Corp. In my time with Tofu Corp, I may have acquired some proprietary goods and information, but you know, we don't ask questions about that. But this is like the best way to get item throughput in LV. So yeah, you gotta do a little bit of Thaumcraft. Hello Razor, I am not a part of Tofu Corp anymore. I have concluded my mission, and I am bringing technology over to Hecuba. So I've joined their team. Because Tofu Corp does not need any more like experienced assistance. So that was the decision, which I agree with. I feel like I have more to do over here anyways. Since when is the NPS? I joined like a week ago, so I was gonna be like super busy, and I was for a while with work. But you know, I got my plant running good, so now I'm just kind of chilling, and I was able to join. Realistically, 3 convinced me to join again. Yeah, it's kind of like pretty random for me that I get killed by my work. But I mean, it is what it is. I'll work around it. I already have like a quarter as much playtime as like Logan and Hecuba. I've been on the server for a week, so I don't think it's that bad of a problem if I have to like dip for a week every now and then. Are these hollow? I forget. Yeah, they are. Yeah, I'm trying to help out Hecuba and Logan's team. They kind of needed some like experienced Greg Tech, New Horizons knowledge, so that's why I'm here. And I'm getting serious about trying to get rid of some of this old stuff and building new setups. I'm gonna need more input buses. It's gonna be a problem because if these walls share, all it's gonna do is like 2 chest plates at a time. It's gonna be kind of troll. So we can get more of those, I guess. Now it's a question of where I want the outputs to be. Let's see if it forms in this way. Okay, yeah, it's happy with that. I mean, outputs in the middle kind of make sense because the outputs are going to be stacking together. Because the output's going to be like dust, like iron dust, gold dust, stuff like that. And then the input's going to be like random garbage items. Hello, Lol Beach. How's it going? My night vision on? No, it's not. Okay. So now the items that have to be moved to the macerators, these are all labeled. These will all get connected together. You know, some of this doesn't actually have to go to the macerator. This will also see regular diamonds. I don't really want those in the macerator. Nice to see me again in New Horizons. Yeah, it's good to be back. I was taking a break. I feel like you go away for like a couple months and people feel like you literally died. It's kind of strange, but is what it is. That's how it works. Okay, this chain stuff definitely goes to the macerator. The diamond thing, I got to do another set of chests, I think. I have to do another greedy chest to filter out the armor and just the regular diamonds. Which I guess I can do a blacklist with diamond on it and then a whitelist with diamond on it, then I'll just take the diamonds away. But I think I need more ender pearls for that as well. We're kind of broke, but it's okay. We're fixing it. Or I'm fixing it. I have to make these filter conveyors last. Yeah, actually, I don't think I need them for this setup at least. Yeah, let's do a hopper. There we go. So then this is going to bridge together with this. I guess I could do the same thing, filter out gold ingots and iron ingots, but I don't know. That's a lot of chests I don't have right now. I'll do that later. It also feels like not regular New Horizons. Because when I joined the server, everybody was like really nice. I got a lot of free stuff. Like I have a OP hammer already from Flurbin. I have like a thermostatic harness from Tofu Corp. I got the Book of Doom. That was Neurotic Goose's Tome of Knowledge sharing. I got like an insane amount of warp, like 1200. I'm gonna keep learning if Aspect is gone. You got other people out there, but there's a lot of good creators now. Thought I had more greedy chests. Let me look. They might be in the Nether because I was working on another sorting system, but this one like takes a lot of priority. Got feathers there. I don't know why there's feathers. Because there's a chicken in the portal. Okay. Okay, yeah, here's my chest. Yeah, this one is gonna be only extracting coal, which I guess coal and I guess this stuff over here is what we need from this. We just want wither skeleton skulls, and it's actually a cool setup. We can demo it just for a second. But Chief Logan made this. There are these bees that go in here, the modest drones. They have a trait on them. I forget what it's called, but basically if you drop in specific items that are relevant to the mob you want to spawn, it will spawn that mob. So in our case, we're going to be dropping bones into here. And it's going to spawn like a lot of wither skeletons. Also, it spawns them really quickly. But I broke the loot collection system as I reused it in the other setup, so it's not working right now. But I will fix this next. Lucas Stalfova, hello. How's it going? You feel my explanations of the lines like the ore processing ones were easier to learn. Well, that's good. Yeah, I try not to like just blow by what I'm doing. Like I don't want to confuse people. I want to kind of keep like a through line for what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to keep that going even more with some like tutorial videos and stuff, which you've already seen. And I'm working on more tutorial videos too, which I feel like that's one thing I really actually enjoyed doing. Was putting in like a little bit more effort into editing and all that. It was fun. Alright, let's try to fix this. So I want to extract just the diamonds out of this chest just to set them aside. So let's do something like this. I guess I'll do this. I don't want to get rid of the diamonds like in the macerator. These are good on their own. Yo, you started playing GTH because of my series? That's hype. Currently on HV. That's one of the most fun parts in my opinion. It's like your first time in HV because it feels like there's so much to do always. First time EV is kind of stressful in my opinion, but yeah, first time HV is for where you want to be. That's like super fun. Let's see if this works. Oh, it's not gonna work because the greedy chest. How do I do that? The filter mode. I guess we'll take any over one. Okay, explosion. Because yeah, if this has maintained percentage 100%, that one's gonna want to maintain percentage as well. Maybe the solution is just throw this into a hopper and then the double chest after that. Yeah, if you imagine, these are the diamond throughputs. These are very slow. All right, this should work now. Yep, there we go. Yeah, your first time making the vacuum nukes is extremely difficult. Wall Beach. It was like, it was I think for me in my series, I'd like had a huge break because I was like really stressed out trying to build them, and it was just extremely difficult, especially without all the guides that we have nowadays. I was kind of like watching more like theoretical vacuum nuke videos, and it was like, dude, I just want like a simple tutorial, please. And eventually, I figured it out. What I used, there was like a guide on the Discord, which is like a flow chart, but it, like one of the steps was wrong, and like the flow chart was very difficult to use and stuff. But yeah, now with the guides in the wiki in my video, hopefully people can have a better time than I did with it. I mean, if you could figure it out, it's probably like the meta solution for power. Not that the meta matters, but it is kind of like fun to have it be so good. It's just like extremely rewarding to do the vacuum setup. You gotta make the clean room, vacuum freezer. Yeah, there's always a lot to do. Clean room is like daunting in your first playthrough probably, but it's not that bad. Okay. I think this should be all set up now. It just needs power. This isn't gonna macerate. I don't know how to deal with that yet. Sometimes they drop weapons that aren't full durability, which is a pretty big problem. All right, I need more Electrum. I need these to run, and then I need to I need to do a lot of stuff. I need to get a lot of gold, but they will be providing me that gold at least. All right, so I need steam. This is a steam pipe, thankfully. Let me see if we have more of those pipes. I can just pipe it right from there. I want to redo the pipeline. There's so much stuff I want to do with this base, but baby steps. I think those were steel normal pipes. I don't know if 10 is going to get me what I want. Yeah, I can make a lot more. We'll do 20. Oh, you're saying also, Lucas, about doing bees. I'm not a bee guy, but my teammate is. So Logan's been grinding the hell out of bees, and apparently they know a lot about it. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know anything about bees, and they bore me a lot. I've tried to do them in the past, but man, it's just boring. Guys, new Silk Song trailer just dropped. What? Is this real? Hold up, I'm watching this. You're probably not going to hear it. I have to watch this right now, though. What? The Sea of Sorrow. How is there a trailer already? Or how's that even possible? How did they finish a DLC? I guess maybe they had like a lot of leftover scrapped ideas. That's crazy. Yeah, I can't wait for Silk Song to release in 2026, guys. That's gonna be so hype. You catch up on chat. Due to bad time, you finished the Mox rods when the base exploded. Oh no. Yeah, that's why you want to save your backups. It's really so vacuum nukes are really OP, but like they're super easy to brick your base with, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So like if you don't own the server you play on, You need to take like every precaution and some. Otherwise, you're gonna be in for like a very difficult time. Oh, you know, that's actually gonna be a problem. So you see how it's picking the iron dust? Or do they just all have iron in them? No, it's okay to mix them, I think. I was gonna say, maybe I want to separate, like, only golds go to one macerator, only iron goes to another. Okay, and we're gonna put temporary chests on the outputs. Oh, do these not auto-output? I feel like they don't. I'm used to playing Star Technology now. Oh, no. Alright, I'm gonna get this out now. I guess I can use conveyors. I feel like I should have conveyors left over. Yeah, it's a good idea, Lucas, to just try a bit of everything. There's like so many routes to go about playing the game, which is actually pretty cool. I feel like no two playthroughs are exactly the same. Which this playthrough is certainly not going to be the same as some others once we get more into it. But I got some plans. I have some stuff I want to try out. I feel like that does auto output, doesn't it? Let me go look at my macerator. Mox is safe, Lava Beach, if you're good at it. Yeah, you do need a conveyor. Okay. Yeah, Mox at 99% core temp. You want to do that once you're comfortable with uranium. And it takes you a while to build up the Mox that you need anyways. So usually by the time you do get up there, you will be comfortable. And you'll be like, okay, it's time. Yeah, these are just slow. What's giving me small piles? You're killing me with this one. I blew up a base once, like an extremely long time ago. I was using like the glass fiber cables from like the regular industrial craft. I don't even think they have them anymore in this pack at least. But I was on, what was it called? Like the U matter, the matter condenser, or something like that. It was like the old one. But I blew that up, and that blew up my whole base way back in the day. I never forgot that one. Yes, Magic. I just joined recently, so I joined last week. Took some time to get kind of settled in, and now I am working for Hecubuzz team. It looks like the witch spawner, it's working. So let's turn it back on and see if there's any items I forgot to filter or that I have to filter. I don't have the looting on the spike, which is kind of a problem, but it's all right. We'll get through it. We will get rich one day. Oh, I gotta sort the boots. Not the boots, the books. I love live streaming. Okay, weather's off now. Yeah, this is a... This can work for now. I need a filing cabinet. But this section, if it's done now, it looks like... Oh, yeah, I want to check. What do I have to sort? Glowstone and ink sacks. Okay, you're killing me. I guess I'll keep ink sacks. I want black dye sometimes. Does anything have room in it, actually? That's 9. 9 mentioned. This has room on it, I think. Glowstone blocks I don't really care about. The glowstone blocks can go to the trash, to be honest. I'm already getting glowstone dust, so I don't care. The ink sacs are kind of a problem, though. Where are these going to go? Yeah, you might need better coolant than that. I use 360k for mocks. I think you can use any coolants, though. I never used the 180ks. Never tested them. What you would have to do if you're using the smaller coolant is set more durability percentages in the hot coolant checks. So if you're using like a worse coolant like that, it has like a lower, like imagine if the capacity is like a number from 1 to 10, the 180s might be like a 5 and the 360s might be like a 7. So you just have less time to react to heat buildup. So you just have to play around it that way. Okay, we're getting paid a little bit now. So the other goal here is I'm going to store all this dust in barrels. The steel is going to be difficult for us to smelt right now because we're kind of just broke. So I'm going to do is take it to Nine's new blast furnace setup and smelt it there. So that will work out perfectly. I need more barrels. I thought I had made more. I did. Need more item pipes, though. I wish that everything didn't look like iron. Not good for a colorblind person. Okay, I got 2 silver. I just need a little bit more electrum pipes to finish up what I'm doing downstairs. And then we can start smelting stuff as it accumulates. But yeah, really just want to get a barrel full of steel, smelt that instantly, and then I'm good to go. Start making a lot more LV machineries. And then back here, I'm building this room. This is like a very like aspect coded room because it has like the hole in the floor and stuff. But I haven't detailed it yet, obviously. But the idea is to have like machine lines. Like if I want to bend some stuff, I'll throw it in the bending chest. It will go back to a line of benders back here, and then it'll come out the output automatically. So it should be very convenient. And we'll just stack them up side by side, where it's like this will be bender 1, bender 10. Maybe there'll be like miscellaneous machinery on this side. I'll have something like cutting machines, things like that. But we're a little bit far away from that. I also need a way to get polyethylene. I have not determined which way I'm going to do that yet. I have one more plate and I'm going to finish up my setup. Let's go run back to the farm. Very rarely the items can miss. I think actually maybe what it is the XP gets drawn towards me when I flew by. That might be the other reason that it's doing that. Oh, I'm out of energy in my harness. That's not good. I guess we'll just do a barrel for small steel as well. Okay. I'm gonna let this go for a while. I need looting on my spike as well, but like I said, I'm kind of broke, so I'm not able to do that at the moment. All right, I got a Tofu Corp. I have to go there because I don't have a recharge pylon at our base yet because we still don't have anything. So we're gonna take a field trip. See what they're up to. This should be about done by now. This is crazy. I forget how forestry farms even work. I haven't used them in so long. I should make thirsty tanks too. The glyph of the guzzler. Bookmark that as well. Oh, this is not mine. I'm visiting Tofu Corp to charge my harness. I'm seeing what Soy Cake's been up to. Yeah, he's up to a lot. That is to say the least. Okay, we're almost charged up. We're gonna head back. At some point, I'll purchase a recharging pylon from them, but for now, we're gonna recharge there because I have some right to. I was once a member. All right, now back over to my witch farm. Oh, I should look through their book supply. I want to look for a looting book so I can put on my spike. Like there's something about, I don't know, like to me there's a conflict where it's like the over chanting spikes for looting 10,000. I kind of want to do it. Everyone's kind of doing it now, which I guess it's kind of meta. Like that is the correct, like optimal way to play. But like I don't really have to do that. What are my options for auto crafting, by the way? Like I don't want to just copy what everyone else is doing. I want to do something a bit different if possible. Let's make that auto work table and see if that'll work for me. 'Cause I just want a way to craft that steel dust back together. A book, a chest, and a crafting table. I'll make one for now because I'm not sure if I'm going to like this or not. Yeah, that is like the average Hermitcraft starter base. So I did a little mining off camera. All right, and this takes small iron gears. My favorite thing to craft. This could probably be extruded. Oh no, it's MV. That's so sad. Fluid solidifier. I don't know, like, realistically how much longer I'll be stuck in LV. I know I have a wire cutter. Okay. I'll use my work table. Okay, how does this one work? Part of me is thinking that because you just craft this into the other one is strictly better. But let's see. I just want to know what... Oh, I don't have any dust. I just want to know what it takes to do. If it'll be difficult or not to autocraft it. Like if it takes a redstone signal, if it needs some kind of resource. All right, it's good enough. How do you work? All right, it's slow. That seems to be the reason. You can transform them into each other, so let's see how this one does. This looks like it needs power and some kind of recipe into it. We'll do the slower one, and then we'll just set it up like that. I need more electrum. I think I had it cooking, so let's go get it. All right, so the plan is the small steel will come over here. I guess we'll do a barrel and a hopper to filter it. Something like this. Spaghetti piping, but whatever. Yeah, that'll work. So then the automatically created big steel will go back into the steel container. And now it's happy. Okay, we're already getting a lot of stuff out of this. The only problem is I have to stand by it. I don't have a spike with like looting 1000 on it, so it's going to be slower than everybody else's, but it is better than nothing. Also, I heard they're removing like the looting infinity spikes, which is probably valid to be honest, but I guess they are still in the game, so we should have used them. Now, let me explain this. This is like similar to Soy's setup, but I mean, there's only so many ways to set up a witch farm. So I went and grabbed witch spawners of the Diamond Dolly and brought them over to here. The Diamond Dollies just take polyethylene, which I could get right now. We just don't have it because we are poor at the moment. But I got this from Tofu Corp, and then I brought my spawners here. They pretty simply just get pushed by water to the middle. They get hit by the big spike. The spike then drops all the items down a small hole. There's an ethereal glass that is inverted here, so that items can fall through, but I could stand there if I want to. So reasons you might want to stand there is to get XP. Another reason is to get orbs for Thaumcraft to charge your wand. So if you want to stand there, you got to fill your inventory with something so you don't get a million Witch's Hand in your inventory. And then from there, all the items go down here. Iron Door, I guess, is in here as well. Can I add that to the iron filter? I guess I'll macerate them down. I love infernal mobs. I love infernal mobs. I do have a spot. Let's go. Okay. And this is struggling despite being a filtered conveyor cover import, which is probably the fastest thing we can get at the time, at the moment. I feel like it has to be backfeeding, right? Yeah, it's backfeeding because the string keeps popping up over here. I feel like this shouldn't be allowed to do that. Let me disconnect this pipe. That does quick work to clean up there. What I'm kind of thinking is that if I make this go, like, loop around, like, somewhere out here, it should pathfind... I don't know if it'll pathfind back to that chest or not, and loop in a circle again, but let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's making its way to the barrels now. Okay. Is anything else stuck? Let's take a look. Those are the diamonds. Oh, I broke it by accident. I break things too quickly. You gotta go here. I'm just thinking where to store the diamonds right now. Just go up like this and give it its own barrel. Okay, is anything else stuck? The enchanted books are stuck, I know that. What is this stuff here? I don't even remember why there's a chest here. To be sorted? Why is there a mini red heart there? It feels like a mistake. We're going to take it off. I definitely want to keep the mini red hearts. Actually, I think what I should do is make a third output here. So this is where I actually have room left over. So I need another white list. Which I do have more of them. It's good to know, though, I have a little bit of space left if I want to add some more items to all the lists. Or if like something useful is making its way into the system, then I'd want to keep. I think this is getting a regular conveyor belt, though. I'm not using more of these filtered conveyors. They're too expensive for me right now. Is this the item storage? No, that's to maceration. This is the pipe that goes to item storage. So I need a barrel from mini red hearts. Why is there a gas tier and a dropper in there now? Did I put the filter in? I did. Oh, it's coming from the pipe, that's why. These are so slow. I always forget which one I want to put this on. Whenever I don't play for a while. If it's export or import here. I guess I can look over here. What were these? These are export. Yeah, which makes sense. You want to export from the inventory. If it would take the items, it would make me really happy right now. I guess it was wrong. I guess it was supposed to be an import. Import to the pipeline. Yo, I'm so washed. At Greg Tech, it is crazy. That's why you don't take breaks. What is this? This has to go to the garbage. That will not macerate. It is connected. Why is it not sending the items? Yeah, I was right. It needs to be an export. Unless something's stuck in here. Yeah, there was. Oh, I forgot to put a barrel for diamond. Yeah, that explains it. There we go. All right, stop it. Now you're just being a jokester with it. I have to come up with a way to filter these out. Like, what is this garbage? Because this is not going to macerate. Yeah, at least this helmet of mine protection is like labeled, so it will go to the garbage filter. I just want to make sure it actually goes in there consistently. Looks like it is, so we'll turn that back on. I thought I was grabbing fire charges. I guess I wasn't. We will add ink sacs and fire charges as well. So they'll go to this one down here, which actually has a little bit of room on it. I'm gonna make sure to add to this one as well. Okay, now we should be all happy. Okay, that's making its way. Except it's not going to because I don't have the pipe set up yet. Okay. I guess I'm missing a gas tier barrel as well. I fell off hard. I need more barrels, I need more pipes. I also need a tree farm. Maybe a tree farm would be the way that I get my polyethylene as well, because I can compress down the extra saplings and use that to make plant balls. That's an unusual way to do it. thought you were doing silver. I have a little bit of silver. Okay. This should be enough to finish up the system for now. What do I need this for? I forget. The barrels. And then the final barrel, I don't remember what was going to go in here. Fire charges, I think. That's still in the chest, maybe? No. I'm just going to hope it makes its way to this barrel. It did. Okay, that should be everything I'm getting. Some of the stuff's kind of piling up already, like the sticks. So maybe at the end of the line, if it's not able to make it anywhere, we have a trash can, like right here. Which I thought I had prepared as well. Maybe I used them already. At least these are easy to make. And now we have at least a small source of ender pearls. I'll have to get a better one. But you know what? Items piling up. So let's do a trash can like this. But I gotta keep an eye on this. Make sure the items are still able to get to this section. Despite the trash can being here at the end. Alright. Pretty satisfied with this setup. This came together really well. How are we doing here? Still struggling to export items. That's because you're on the wrong setting. Something stuck again? 2 steel dust was caught in there. It's not connected in the back. Look at this. All right, now we should be good. No. Yeah. Let me look at these. Should be actually emptying out properly now. Okay, this is a long recipe, so it should be able to clear out the bus then. So gold and iron ingots are also making their way to this. It's not like the end of the world, but it'd be nice if they didn't. Put this there as well. Let me add like a little staircase for My friends that can't fly. I think we're done. I think we're just gonna let it run now. Let it ride. Not enough item output space. This is bothering me. Let's break out the filtered conveyors. It's actually probably better if I put it on the hatch. Now I can look inside of it. No, I can't. It will go on the pipe. Okay, now we caught up really fast. How do I filter these out? Maybe an additional filter that has like NBT matters or something. I don't know. But it's a big problem that these swords can these witches can sometimes spawn holding swords, which yeah, that makes sense. And then they'll drop them and they're broken, which is a problem for my filtering setup because it's gonna get clogged in the input buses. It does seem like it's only gold swords, at least. Maybe I can just put gold swords in my garbage. I mean, I'll lose out on like a small bit of gold dust, but it's better than having my system completely shut down overnight because I have gold swords in there. No, they didn't go there. This is a problem. So how I did this is I programmed iron in manually, and then gold is typed in the asterisk in the double star there. But because of that, I can't exclude the swords because the swords are a problem. But if I code in the gold manually and then do like asterisk iron, I would be able to exclude the swords and send the swords to garbage. Or you could just do like another layer of filtering to remove the swords. And that should get rid of the stuff with durability. We could do that. Looks like I'm out of materials. I know I had trapdoors left over. I think they're at the witch farm. Yep. And then it was avarice pearls. Okay. I'm just one yellow heart. Oh, I need water. Easy. All right, man. I need to address my inventory. This is so bad. Okay, it's a little bit better now. I need 2 whitelists. I guess I need a whitelist and a blacklist. A good thing with saving ink sacs now, because I need those. Why does this have stuff on it? Well, I guess I picked it out of the chest, so this is from the mob farm. From the wither farm. Okay. Okay, so one of these will go to garbage. One of these shall go to items. I guess the one on the bottom, we can do something like this. You need to only take from the top, though. So you'll be everything but golden swords. You'll be only golden swords. How's that work? Oh, because the hopper's the hopper's facing into it. Okay, I get it. I get it. Test run number 2. There we go. Yeah, we're smart. All right, so this one, that is gold armor that is good. So you shall go to another hopper. This is becoming a mess. Is that the correct pipe? Yeah, it is. Okay, and that's out. So now you must go to the garbage. I started off with good intentions. I promise this spiraled into something that's very unreadable very quickly. But it looks like everything is being filtered now. Everything has a home. Nothing's getting clogged up in the chest. So maybe I'll like AFK here or something overnight. Try to stockpile some stuff. Let's see how the mass raiders are doing. We're not clogged up. The diamond armor is actually exceptionally rare. Maybe I need more looting to actually get it. I've only gotten like 2 or 3 pieces of diamond armor so far. That's a problem. It's not as bad as 3's LV circuit passiving setup. I looked at that and I'm like, I don't even know what he's cooking with that one. It is hilarious. Sometimes if it works, it works. You know, that's what you got to go with. I'm pretty sure that spike has sharpness 32. Now let me take this. I want to go look around 9's base and look for the blast furnaces so I don't know where they're at. Because yeah, to smelt these, the Stone Age tech way is to use the smeltery. We're trying to not do that. I want to use infernal blast furnaces. But I have not crafted one of these yet. So I want to see what it looks like set up properly. And I want to build my own at some point. That won't be today, though. I also have to charge my my battery in my jetpack, so I think 9 has a battery charger from Tofu Corp. I have to get Soy to build me one as well. Oh, this is it right over here. I feel like 9 really likes building roads. I don't like building roads. Right. So there's no GUI on it. I guess you can paint the pipes. It's interesting. I never tried that. Oh, we got kind of mobs out here. Where is the inlet? I would like to place items in. Oh, he's giving me some free steel? All right. Holy moly. These are quick. LeBeau-Jack, you may have missed the info, but I'm not playing with Tofu Team. No, I left them. So yeah, they have enough brain power already. So I moved over to Hecuba's team. I wasn't paying attention. Where did the items come out? I guess they come out here. I put in about 2 stacks of steel. I don't remember what it was. It was like a stack and like 50 or something. Sorry, they have 241 stacks right there. You could take 16 extra steel. Able to do a lot of stuff, actually. Yeah, that is nice. All right. Let's look around real quick. This place is awesome. I need to build more like this. This is like aspect coded build as well, like the giant circle. I don't like building little houses like this though, but it seems fun. It seems fun to do. Is Blackstone in this now? It is. It's kind of just worse Abyssal Stone though. I'll head back. Oh, I didn't charge my harness all the way. We'll charge it real quick over here. I wish I could tell what's on their spike here without breaking it. I guess I could just ask, but no one's on right now. What is this thing doing? Dislocator inhibitor. Oh yeah, if it's 4 a.m., go to bed, bro. Head out. It's no worries. Yeah, I'm gonna try to play more often as I can, hopefully. So we'll be seeing more stuff from our team. I guess theirs has been running a long time. Because they even have, like, the unusual drops in an absurd amount, like the gas tears. Or that has, like, looting 1 bajillion on it. Oh, I bet this turns the magnets off. That's probably what that does. It's pretty cool. I didn't know that existed. Yeah, the reason their Thaumcraft setup is in here is so you can absorb the small orbs that give you aspect. Or V in your wand, rather. So I will likely take after that and put my Thaumcraft stuff down there, too. The Thaumcrafting. Okay, that's one task done. What is next? I guess I want to rework the storage room. This is really bad. Now that I have more gold, I can make gold and chests all over the place. So I'll set a whole bunch of plates to run. We'll do that. I want to get barrels for all the main resources, barrels that are quite large. like an area to like dolly stuff around, so I can just like have a barrel full of steel, bring it over there for a minute, truck it back over when I have to, stuff like that. Let me check my to-do list. I had a list of stuff I wanted to do. I really thought I would get more diamonds in this, but I guess I'm not. Because yeah, what I was thinking was that, so originally the idea was to potentially make like a ridiculously compressed block of coal, so like maybe like a quadruple or quintuple from wither skeleton spawning. But then I was like, oh, maybe I'll get enough diamonds from this setup to do it, to burn the diamonds. But I'm actually not getting very many. I got a little bit of a jump. Maybe I got lucky real quick, but 28. Like the burn time is high, but I don't know if it's high enough for what I'm getting. Especially since you have to stand nearby it, because the spawners only work if you're nearby. But I mean, if my Thaumcraft infra is like over here, maybe I will be over here a lot, and then I'll be able to stockpile quite a bit. I don't know. Another thing I want to do is add the red caps to it. The red caps are pretty nice because they can drop shards, like Thaumcraft shards. Yeah, I would really like to not have to mine for these. That'd be pretty nice. And I would have to add all this stuff to the filtering, which right now, honestly, I don't think it's possible. If I put shard in, I'll get those out. But I guess I can macerate the gold nuggets, or even filter them out and throw them out, because the gold nuggets are like insubstantial comparatively. I'm dropping some frames. I have the bitrate pretty high, actually. I should move it down just a little bit, maybe for next time. I have to watch the VOD back and see what it looked like, because I haven't streamed in forever. But these guys drop tiny piles of gallium. I'm going to be getting gallium from other sources. Anyways. This is player only, though. Hard player only. I actually don't even know these would drop. I guess I could throw one in. You know, the other problem is they're going to dodge the spike, these little guys. The spike has a 1 block below it. That's a problem. They would need their own little setup. I have to think that through. Yeah, for now, I think this was a success. I'm probably gonna hop off for now. It's getting late. My time's 10 o'clock, so I have to get ready for work tomorrow. I'm gonna try to stream daily if I can after 7 p.m. Maybe 6 p.m. I don't know. Probably around like 7 every day. Or I'm gonna try to. You know how it goes. So we will see about that. For now, I'm gonna AFK here, watch the items fall down, and start building up some resources for the team. And next time they log on, they'll be surprised by how much steel we have, hopefully. Yeah, until next time, guys, thank you all for watching, and I will see you later. Have a good day. Have a good night.